Hi guys, it's me Aziz from this channel of Aziz, and I'm here guys to bring you the my deep analysis of the chapter of 125 of the greatest show ever, Attack on Titan. Without any further ado, let's get it started. Before I start guys, I want to address something for these who see me for the first time, or for these who know me and think, why the hell are you talking in English and why are you doing this? It's actually because I am very late and really wanted to bring something new, and it's not going to be, as a thing that is always going to happen. It's just an idea I had and I wanted to do it, so don't think any much about it. I'll put Arabic translations so you can watch this video and enjoy it too and understand me. This time only I'm going to speak in English, and maybe if the feedback is very good we can keep the sub. I am actually just sorry for being late, and I know you guys are waiting and it is like this. I'm sorry, just let it slide, okay? Thank you very much. And the second thing guys, I'm not an English native speaker, so if you hear some misuse of words, you can let it slide, okay? Thank you very much. Let's get really started now. The chapter started when the rumbling happened. Some of the houses in that area have been, ruined, like destroyed by the ruins and everything. So people there are under the rubbles and everything like that. So the MB finally are doing something good. Actually, this is not the first time. This is the second time they are actually helping taking survivors out of this rubbles, giving them first aids. And for me, this scene, especially the scene where they are fighting each other and stuff like this is one of the worst scenes in the history of Attack on Titan. Yeah, I don't know if you guys agree with me. There's two scenes I can remember that is more worse than this, but for me this scene is really, really bad. I didn't like this scene at all. First of all, I feel bad for Eren, man. He needs to be a hero. And he is actually being the audience hero first time when he showed up 4 years ago. He was that hero for the audience. He's the reason they are tasting the victory now and before. Since the moment Eren showed up with his powers, he became the hope and the hero of the audience. So for me, it is really bad what Eisiyama is trying to put here. And you can see the parallels, you can see how they are trying to show you that it is the same as when Reiner and Bertoluzzi attacked first. So you can tell that Eisiyama is trying to do that. But for me, it is really bad. It's really bad. I feel bad for Eren, man. I like Eren and I think what he is doing is the right thing, because I am have been watching Eren since the start. I see a lot of people who's trying to be against Eren, and I find it weird because Eren is the hero and the protagonist of the show. We have felt his everything. We have felt bad for him. We have felt good for him when he had good moments. So for me, I am Team Eren all the time, all the way. And for me to see people of his own people, finding him to be the bad man now, really, I cannot like that. Especially that these people have seen the Marlian's army and airplanes over them, because it was there. If he is not the one that do this, then these people are going to kill you. It is the plan, it is everything, and you guys come here and say, he killed my whatever. And the second thing for me, I am sure everyone know about the Titans and the walls. I am sure about this. I mean, look at their reaction about Titans moving over their heads. It was like nothing, because they already know that the Titans are there and they are going to do this eventually. So having your house down there, you deserve it. I'm sorry, but you deserve it. And what people have been saying, they were like a fight there. People are saying he is the killer, he is the one that killed us, he is the bad guy, and then the other people, he has to do it. It is war and we have to do some sacrifices. You are all our heroes now and everything like that. And then what? And then Hitch is saying that there is going to be a civilians clash. I cannot believe this, guys. I am sorry, I am not accepting this. I don't want Eisayama to take this path. I hope he stops it. Okay, we got it. You want us to know that Eren is doing something bad. Okay, I got it now. Please don't make Eren an evil within his people, man. He deserves to be prized as a hero. And that is why I am liking a character like Flook right now. Because Flook totally believes in Eren. He's not even like his friends who have some doubts. Like even John, who have talked about it logically, you can tell he was having some doubts. Flook is there for him 100%. And that is why I like Flook. Anyways, after that, Hatch was told by her friend to bring some, some recruits and some women, to stop this clash of the civilians. I mean, what the Anyways, and when she was there, she sees some water around the place. For me, I didn't know that water was going to be in the crystal. I didn't thought that it was going to be necessary. But for me, when she said she was cautious for 4 years, I totally think, yeah, water is needed. If water was not there, then she is going to die. Then Hatch goes to that room where Annie was waiting for her. Annie grabs her and tells her to not scream and not bring anyone, or she is going to slice her neck. Hitch easily lifts her and, turned the tables on Annie. But Annie, here she was really weak. And for me, guys, I have said this in my other videos about this, my first takes about the chapters. I've said Annie is not going to be 100%. 100%, I was sure that she is not going to be on her full strength. But there was some little part of me saying that because she has a titan on her, she is going to, recover faster than any normal human. So she might recover, to be strong. Anyways, when Hitch flips her over, she said, "You are now very weak." And then Annie told her, "You are late. I already have, injured myself," or cut herself, open. So Annie was she knows she was not 100%. Because she is a great fighter, we all know that. And she have sliced her arm and ready to transform into a titan if needed. Hitch helped Annie, gave her a horse, and actually took her to a ride, and was really planning into getting her out of the island, I'm not sure. And Hitch was saying that she is finally going to not meet Annie again and something like that. And Annie was having a good fun here. She said, "Honey, I'm going to stop hearing all about your bullshit about men." Here, Hitch know that Annie was actually cautious for the past 4 years. Annie said in the past 4 years, just hearing her and Armin was enough to get good knowledge about what's happening around the world for the past 4 years. So she has a good knowledge about what's going on. Annie asked Hitch, she asked her if Eren is actually serious about destroying the whole world. And I'm glad it came with this translation, destroy the world. Because there is some people saying that maybe he is not meaning specifically and some... But this ended, he is planning to destroy the world. That's it. Hitch was telling Annie it's 2 times that her job was meaningful. Is when the first match between Annie and Eren happened, and the second here when Eren is doing this. And as I said, man, they are bringing these people crying and acting like it's... I know it's family, guys, I know. But for me, it shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be a problem. People should have been prepared for this, and they should have been, living in different places. They should have been prepared for that. That's me. That's only me. I am not saying that it is logical to think these people are not crying for a reason. They are crying for their family, and it's sad and it's everything. We shouldn't even see these scenes. It shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be a problem. That's for me. Annie then started to talk about her life story. Has a good funny moment. Hitch was, "Is this your life story?" Then Annie was, "I heard you for 4 years talking about bullshit, so now hear me for a minute." And that's actually good. We have listened to what Annie is thinking. We as fans, a lot of people are fans of Annie, so here's what she is thinking. She has depth here. It's character development. We know she has feelings for her father. I mean, we know that from before, but we know that her father has a character development here. And we know that Annie is actually caring to go back, and she doesn't find it problematic to do everything that she have already done in order to go back again. And also, I have seen this going around the community. People are saying that the father of Annie, or the real father of Annie, is old. No, for me, I don't see that, because I think the old is very careful. Annie, she is from a Marlian mother. Her father is an Eldian, and that is why they put her in the restricted area. She has looks here where she looks really like old, and for me, I will put the pictures here, you can see. For me, I don't think it is the thing. Then to finish this conversation between the two friends, or I don't know if I can call them friends, they are together, you know. Hitch told her, even if you go back now, I don't think you will find anything except for rubble and corpses. That's what you gotta find. And Annie actually says yes. I am not accepting Eren is going to kill everyone like that. Let's see what's going on. This is why Attack on Titan is the best show ever. We are here on the strings and we don't know what's gonna happen. That's why it's so good. Then the scenes goes to her father and all the Eldians in the restricted area, and they are saying to the people of the Marlians that we have had the same dream. Eren is coming to kill us and is going to kill you. Be prepared, take us out of here, take yourself out of here. You know, be prepared for this attack. And they are not believing them. And oh, what a surprise. I wasn't actually surprised at all. And like, for me, I thought some smart people and logical people will be in the Marlians, and they will feel like, okay, that's actually there is actually a possibility that's happening. But I don't think I liked anything that happened here. We just see scenes to see peoples and what's going with the peoples. They are now on their knees and hands behind their heads, and they are taking custody. Then Annie's father is having a flashback about her and her promise that she is going to come back, and he fights back, and then we hear a gunfire sound. I don't know. I don't want to see him dead. And maybe if he is dead, Annie would know that it is not Eren who killed him. It's actually these Marlians. Then we go to the instructor Shadis. I hope I'm saying his name right. Shadis or Shadith. I'm not sure. Maybe not even both of them. Anyways, his students are telling him that they are going to protect him and whatever. And he is saying, no, don't be stupid. Live and act like you are in the side of the Jaegerist, because he knows that the future is for the Jaegerist. They are going to be the winners of everything, because Eren is not going to stop and Flook is taken over. So for me, I think what he said to them is right. I am just an old man. I'm just going to die now or anywhere, anytime. But you guys are going to be part of the future, so don't take that part of the future dead or, you know, in the prisons. Come on, you need to be in their side, and that's actually good, very, very good of him. And finally, he ends it good speak with the words of, the day will come for you to rise up. Until then, don't ever lose sight of yourself. I don't think this is going to have any meaning, but it's just a good, advice for them in general. Then comes another scene, for me it's in the scenes that I hate. By the way, when I say I hate something, it's not because it's bad, it's because I don't like, okay? Armin here, Mikasa is telling him, Armin, you are not going to catch up with Coney. And even if you do, you cannot even convince the guy to stop turning his mom back to being a human. Like, 100% Mikasa is right. And then Armin in this scene is very, very weird. Like, he is really weird, man. Like, Armin is saying, Gabi won't trust me unless she sees me act, and we need her. When I read that, I thought, wow, Armin has actually a plan. But then again, he said, Reiner and the Counter Titan will not trust us and will not go along with us if we don't, have Gabi there as, to make the difference. I actually hated that, because I really thought he have a plan, but no, he just want to, get along with them. It's weird. It's for me so weird. Armin is being very, very weird in this scene, and I see some people try to blame the shift the blame into Mikasa. She is not thinking for herself. I don't blame Armin for screaming in her face. All that talk. For me, man, you don't understand Mikasa and Armin and Eren in that case relationship. These people have already entrusted him with their lives. They have already done that. Like you remember when Eren transformed into a Titan in the first time, and they have said to Armin, "You do what you want to do, and we are going to do what you tell us to do." They trust Armin 100%, and while Armin should be thinking about Eren, he is thinking about Reiner and the Card Titan. I'm sorry, but Titan, especially Reiner, he is actually an armor Titan without his armor. He is actually nothing right now. Nothing special about Armin. And the Card Titan, we have seen what she said about it, and she thinks she is done. They cannot do anything to stop Eren, and it is the logical thing. So Armin, go and speak with Eren. Go and see what Eren wants to do. Like, try to communicate with Eren. For me, there is this statement, I don't know if it is official or not. They said that Eisayama has said that Armin is a bad friend of Eren. I 100% agree with that, and I don't think it is going to be that he is going to be the one to kill Eren or stop Eren. It is just him here. He is not paying attention to Eren. Him, for the past 4 years, did not try to talk to Eren, to be the first guy to trust Eren. And imagine, Eren is trusting Flock more than Armin. You just have to have your hands over your head. This thing is not normal. Armin is just a bad character right now. Eisayama have done something weird with Armin. I don't want to talk a lot about it. He was so amazing. Like, before the time skip, he was really amazing. He was one of my favorite characters. He is being a bad friend. He is being a bad misused character in this arc. You don't know what he wants to do. You don't know if he is in your side or he is against your side. You don't know if he's in Eldian's side or in Marlian's side. He is being weird. I don't like what he is going through right now, and I don't like his character at all right now. But there is a moment where Armin said, in the worst case, we have to repeat the last 2,000 years of conflict surrounding their power. He's talking about the heritage of the 9 Titans. I am here being shocked because I didn't know he knows that it was 2,000 years in the making, this whole story. I didn't know. Did he talk to Eren? Did Eren tell him about it? Is there a book there where it says it is 2,000 years of history? Or the maybe to like give them some history, or they have. I don't know. For me, I was really shocked when he said the specific 2,000 years of pain is going to be repeated. For me, I don't know. I don't know if does Armin see something himself, you know, in the past, in the future. I don't know. Obviously, I don't think so. But he said that 2,000 years. And it was really something for me, at least for me. The idea did not even come to his head. You do not compare yourself to the pain that Eren was going through for the past 4 years, where he was reliving every bad thing and actually saying forth in the future and saying every bad thing happening. He is going through the most, and you did not talk to him at all about it, to the point where when he is now, you don't understand him at all, and you don't even try to understand him. You said with your own words that he's a lost case. I am sorry. He's the worst friend I have seen in anime. Yes, I'll say it now. He is one of the worst friends I have seen in anime. And see what he is actually saying about Kuni. It's not logical at all. What this guy is going through is so bad. He said that I'll tell Kuni that his mom looks fine the way she is, and he is fine like that too. I mean, she is upside down, and he is fine like that too. Imagine a friend saying that. I am so done. I am so done with Armin, man. Armin is one of my favorite characters in this amazing series, but in the past 3-4 chapters, he's been a mess. Yeah, and he goes acted like a bitch when Mikasa asked him what to do about Eren, which is the right question. People need to understand. It is the right question. It is the right thing to ask and do. Let's talk to Eren and let's see what Eren is planning. Let's plan for Eren, not plan for getting alone with the Car Titan and Rhino. What's that going to do? And he has the balls to scream in Mikasa's face, and I was really sad. Mikasa doesn't deserve this. What she is going through, she goes to the guy that she trusts the most after Eren. She goes to Armin, and then he treats her like that. You know, he's no different than Eren. What he's doing right now, because he says something about, you know, you are a slave that just do protect me and everything. Armin was mad about it, but now Armin is doing the same thing. What is the difference between him and Eren? You have to think about that. By the way, I'll talk about this Mikasa thing about her being a slave for Eren. I'll talk about in a different time, inshallah. You can subscribe and not get the notification. I see people thinking that, you know, Mikasa is actually really a slave, and so I'm going to remove this idea in people's head, inshallah. Then we go to the scene where Gabi is being, you know, treated well by the family that she killed their daughter. I like this family. And then the best part of maybe the whole chapter, it is the Floch part. Floch was amazing in this chapter. For me, I have always been saying that Armin is the king of the psychological games, you know, in Attack on Titan. But Floch have been really trying to take that crown away from Armin. I mean, you can see it. His words really manipulate people and make them mad and make them lost, you know. So I saw some people trying to say that Floch is actually the husband of Historia, or he is actually the father of Historia's son or daughter. I don't know. They are saying that. For me, I don't think so. But you know, he is actually acting as, in Jan's words, like the king. I don't know. And then there is something else that tell me it is true. People are talking about this, the OFA of the school. No, I'm not gonna talk about it. But in the face of Historia, you can see sadness and she's being lost. For me, that is someone that is sitting and talking to this monster every fucking day. Because this guy really have his way with words, and he can annoy people. That's it. Even Eren was really annoyed by him when he was talking about Armin and how he doesn't deserve it, and he was saying that thing in front of his face. He didn't even have a thought about it. When even Mikasa was telling him to shut up in the roof, he was there like, I don't care, I will say what I want. So this guy, I don't know if he's being a coward, or if he's being a savage, or he's being a weirdo. He is just being the king of psychological games. I'm sorry, Armin. If you keep being annoying to me, I might take that crown from you and give it to Floch. He's being really a something. And of course, it was so surprising to me that he is the guy that heard about the plan from Eren. For me, guys, like I have said this before, there is this idea. If you want to lie to your opponents, you have to lie to your friends. It's not lie, it's a different word. You can correct me in the comment section. So what I'm trying to say is that the Floch, Eren talked to Floch rather than his friends, because he wants the plan to work perfectly. He doesn't want them to ask and question. And he was of course saying that Eren is going to destroy the volunteers' hometowns. I don't know if Eren is going to do that. I am not seeing Eren as someone that is going to do that. I'm not seeing that, you know. So for me, I'm not saying he's going to do it or not, because it is what he said. He said he's going to do it, but he might just. In this still, he's doing this same thing. If you want to lie to your opponents, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. I know it's not lie. If you want to lie to your opponents, lie to your friends. He's still in this. I see it as that. He is still playing with this thing in his mind. He is not saying what he truly wants to do. And of course, Floch is being really aggressive here. He kills someone without even thinking about it twice, to the point where John was actually shocked. This guy, what is this guy? He's a problem, to be honest. If Floch is going to be like the king or the prince or the king after Eren or whatever in the future, he's going to be a problem, because he have no sympathy at all. for me, I don't want to see Flock as someone important, but he's already taken a special part in Eren's plan, so I don't know. Mikasa reached there, and the first thing she asked was asking John what's going on. Answering her was actually, look, he said, to answer your question, I speak on Eren's behalf. If Eren is going to deal with the outside problems of the island, then I'm going to solve every problems in the inside. There is a scene here where there is some stones beside John on his left side. Maybe these stones will have some. I saw some people saying that he took these stones and he put them in his hands when he's doing this, and he's going to use them to actually hurt Flock. But for me, guys, I will say this 1 and 2 and 3, however many times. It is not logical for a soldier of old Eldia to stop this plan. This plan is for the sake of Eldia, for the sake of the people of Heaven Island. So there is no logic. And these people trying to stop it and trying to fight the people inside it. I mean, look at the way Flock is talking to John. He's talking to him as a friend, as an important guy. So why would John kill him? It doesn't make sense. When Mikasa asked him about the safety of Levi and Hanji, he said Zeke killed them. Of course, he doesn't know that Hanji and Levi are not dead, and he should know, actually. I don't know why he said that. Anyway, we have the scene of Coney and Falco. For me, as you can tell, guys, if you don't know that, in the Attack on Titan world, the sunset, like it sits from the east. You know, it doesn't sit from the west. So now they are going up. You know, and the sun is in their right, sitting. It means that they are going north. For me, when I saw that, like he's pointing right and saying we are going to the north, I had a brief moment of what, how? But then I remembered that in the Attack on Titan world, the sun sets from the east. You know, so yeah, it is 100% true. They are going to the north. And then we have Coney saying that he's going to save his mom, and lying to Falco. To be honest with you guys, I am so sorry to tell you this, but I have really bad feelings about Coney. I said this even before. I think Coney is going to die, and miserable death. Miserable, like very bad. Like it's going to show us and remind us of how bad was Attack on Titan in the first seasons. We are going to see Coney die a horrible death. That's what I am thinking. Of course, I am not hoping for that to happen. Falco, I think of Falco as someone important in Eren's future. I think Eren's have seen a future where Falco is, and I think Falco is one of the most important characters to still be alive until that moment of Eren's ending that problems and coming back and seeing Falco there. I am sure that Falco is going to be there 100%, because even remember that Eren have saved Falco before when he told him not to go anywhere but to stay with him, because he know I'm talking about that scene when he was talking with Reiner, because he know Reiner is going to save him and he's not going to die there. So for me, yeah, Falco definitely in that image of Eren's future. Anyways, Falco is here and he is cautious. So 100% he is not going to lose to Coney. I would say Coney is amazing, but he is not going to beat a Titan shifter. And then he's going to fight two Titans. He's going to fight his mom and and Falco. And I'm sorry to tell you this, but I think his death is going to be between his mom's teeth. I just can't. I'm saying this. And I am imagining it, but it's going to be so terrible. And of course, Falco is not a stupid guy. He has his own doubts about Coney and about everything, and he remembers that the last time he was with them, they were in the south, and he has to go back in the south after dealing with the amnesia. Then we are seeing Beak and the Marlians captain. I don't know what his thing and what is his name actually, but they are saying that the airplane is leaving, and they are leaving very fast. So they are actually going to try to notify their kingdom before Eren's reaching them. But the way they are speaking, they are acting like they don't have any answers to them, to Eren. I saw some people saying that they are going to use some nuclear weapon and, you know, something like that. You know, they are going to kill Titans with that. But but from what I'm hearing or what I'm seeing them talking about, they are not going to have any ways to deal with it. They are just going to pathetically struggle against them until they are done, up to the end. So for me, you guys, I think they have no answer to Eren, and that is why I have said it. Eisayama now is going left and right with his chapters, because he knows if he goes to Eren, it's the end. No one is on his level of strength and his army, so he is going to finish everyone. So why would I even like show you something and try to make it excited when it's not going to give you the hype? It's one-sided fight. It's one-sided war. One side is so much stronger than the other. So I think he is going to skip that part. I'm not 100% sure, of course, and I think it is fine if he do it. It's fine, 100% fine. Anyways, Hanji was there, and you gotta respect the amazing ability of the shifting in Beak. Like, she is shifting her Titan while she is not even in there. She is up. I don't know how she is doing it, but she is actually controlling her Titan when she is not inside, and that's amazing. That's amazing. Hanji showed them that she is so unharmed, and she said that there is Levi. Why would Hanji do that? I have no idea. But that's the end of the chapter. Levi is back, and the late birthday gift for us fans of Levi. So yeah, it's something cool. I don't know if he's going to be of importance in the later chapters, but he's there, and he has the potential to do everything. I mean, it's Levi. It's Levi. Anyways, that was it, guys. I am so sorry for this video being so long. I am just talking in another language, and maybe I could not really like give you what I am really thinking about fast. So I am sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As for this going to happen every time the chapter is going to drop, that really depends on your likes and shares and, you know, feedback. If you show me that you are interested in this, then I will be really happy to bring it to you every month, inshallah. I hope you guys have a great time. This is your boy Abdul Aziz. It is over. This video is over. Anyways, see you later in the next video. Bye.